I'm just going to go live. Hello, everyone. Good morning. I apologize I'm late. I'll show a little thingy right away. I had a cup of water here, and I just went, kaboosh! And it just, you can see it on my pants, and I was like, no! So, I'm a little bit late also because of other things, but good morning. It is a week before Gamescom, and I thought that would mean it'd be a good time to hang out. For some reason, YouTube analytics say that people are watching on Wednesday mornings heavily. I don't know. It's what YouTube says. Specifically, it says from like 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to like 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm like, okay, let's do a live stream in the morning. I'm in a good mood, man. Good to see everybody. Jacob, Hyrule, K. Guys, thank you very much for being here. People that are voting in that poll, to which, let's see really quick, because the main topic that we're going to have, that we are open. You can ask whatever you want, bring up whatever you want. But the main thing at hand that I saw people voting on, I see more people coming in. Let's go. Let's vote on that. Is Gamescom is next week. That is kind of our main topic at hand. Gamescom is next week. And I asked the chat, beforehand. Gamescom Opening Night Live is next Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah. Do you think it's going to be awesome? Pretty fun? All right? Or boring? And people are leaning towards the way of pretty fun. As in, it'll be pretty good. It'll be a good time. And I think I would be inclined to agree. I think that's what it's going to be. But in this stream, I just want to go over some things that we know will be there, that has been confirmed to be there. Some things, I don't know, that we maybe hope would be there. And just have a good old time. Doing my favorite thing in the world, which is speculating games with you. Also, how come it got rid of that chat? Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, OBS. But anyway. But first off, good morning. Everybody drop what you are sipping right now. Or where are you and what you drinking? Are you at work? Are you sipping some water or coffee? I don't know why I sound fantastic right now. I'm in a great mode for some reason. See, okay, it's good there. But why is it not good here, I wonder? Bummer. Well, there is a live chat, but for some reason, it's just gone now. Well, okay. I guess if I'm full screen. I see Jacob. Before we begin, I wanted to buy Forza Horizon 3 and wanted a digital copy of the Ultimate Edition because the game, I'm assuming included, every DLC are dislisted, but I gave in and bought physical due to $200 for it digitally. I mean, that sounds like a good deal. I think I'm misunderstanding something about that, Jacob. But like, I wanted a digital copy of the Ultimate Edition because the game included every DLC are delisted, but bought physical due to $200 for it digitally. I don't know. I'm missing context there. Surf Spring and Stalker 2, definitely going to bring up that. The Xbox hype, yes, we'll definitely talk about that. Dinner right now. Jacob, you're having dinner right now. Where are you at? Are you across those international waters? I love when I get the international folks. I just bought my headphone. Star Fox, anyone else going to be at Gamescom next week? That is a good question. Is anybody here going to be at Gamescom? I don't think I will ever go to Gamescom. Even though that is like technically the biggest gaming expo convention you can go to. Technically. Everybody's always dreamed about going to E3, RIP. Or maybe like going to a Game Award show. But technically speaking, if you just want to go to a big gaming convention, I don't think you could get any bigger than Gamescom. There's like some expo or something like that in Japan that's very similar. Like literally hundreds of thousands of people, I think, are at Gamescom when they go. Hundreds of thousands. That's wild. Breath of the Wild. can't believe I spilled my thing. Okay. Yes, R.I.P. Sweden. Gotcha. Oh, where's Mads? Mads is another person from Sweden. So, before we start here, can we just have a little bit of fun? I got things to show you, like what's confirmed. Well, I guess first, yeah, let's bring up the. I just want to have a little bit of fun here, really quick, because we're having a live stream. I just want to be able to hang out with you guys here too, and I'm gonna start off with the things that we know from Gamescom. But before that, really quick, did anybody see the new Scott Pilgrim trailer? Did anybody see that shit? Because it's pretty freaking amazing. And I don't think I can. I don't want to play like a lot of it here because of copyright potential risk. But just visually, like, look at how look at it. It's like the freaking comic. It looks exactly like the comic. It's so good looking, and the trailer, like the sound effects, the music, I don't have it on because I'm a little bit worried because games are much more easier to do copyright stuff with, but freaking look at this. And the cast, where is it? Basically, the entire cast from the original movie is returning. So this shit looks hype. So I just want to say that really quick. If you haven't checked out that trailer, they put it up this morning, so you should totally check it out. But where is... did you see that Nintendo tried to pattern the Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, Patton. Yes. That's really weird. That's really weird. I need to look into the full story of that, and I haven't looked at the full story, but it's very, very odd. I don't like it. Hang on, I want to put on, like, I like the music we had on before, but it's kind of lame at the same time. I don't know. I guess I'll keep it going. But yeah, I don't know. That's weird that they would patent a game mechanic. I don't know why they do that. Okay, but Gamescom. It's like I said. I'm going to be paying attention to chat. I will be doing my best to, at least. And I am looking forward to chatting with you guys this week. You can bring up anything else you want if you would like. But for now, let me just say... Sorry, I'm just trying to get this good. What we know for sure will be at Gamescom is Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong is 100% confirmed to be at Gamescom, which is going to be cool because Gamescom... Jeff put out a tweet a bit ago, and I'm going to talk about that tweet in a moment as we just transition to the full speculation mode. But Black Myth Wukong is a game that, like, a lot of people have been, like, very cult looking forward to. It's an Unreal 5 game. It's one of the most visually stunning games when you kind of look at, like, the snow being messed with here and everything. This is a game that a lot of people on a technical front have really been looking forward to. I guess very Souls-like, but very kung fu. And I saw somebody call this game vaporware, and at this point, that's kind of what it is. Like, we just been kind of hearing myths and rumors about it and stuff for years. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to see this game again until we are actually within the year of release. It's kind of like Hellblade. Like, I don't want to see anything more of Hellblade until you have a release date. And that release date is within the next year, you know? So, Black Myth Wukong is one of those things that we will be seeing at Gamescom next week. Another thing is Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake 2 will be at Gamescom, where we will, I don't know, we already know the date for this game. It's coming out in October, so this is really going to be just a check-in, which is going to be leading to what Jeff's tweet said. But Alan Wake 2 is going to be there, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to this. Let me know if you're looking forward to Alan Wake 2 in the chat. Maybe what is something you would like to see? Because to me, they showed this cop, but I'm confused. Are we not going to be playing as Alan? You know, the title of the game? I think if they show this game again, I would like to see, like, Alan's side of the story and experience things through him instead of it just being this cop. But that's another thing that you'll be seeing at Gamescom. And finally, we'll go like to ham about this, but we just know that Xbox has their biggest booth that they have ever had at any gaming convention ever at Gamescom. Now, they're going to have their own little private presentations, and there'll be like live streams throughout the week, but they haven't really said that they'll be at opening night live. But more so just showing Jeff Keighley's Twitter here, where he's kind of setting expectations now. Like Alan Wake and Black Myth Wukong were the only two things that we really knew of. But Jeff started to set expectations as of like basically this morning and yesterday, where Crimson Desert, I do not remember this game. The name sounds very familiar, actually. But yeah, Crimson Desert's going to be there. I'm not surprised whatsoever. Assassin's Creed Mirage, because I did some research before this that I'm going to bring up towards the speculation part of this, which is going to be the best part, so stick around. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be there. And is there anything else? Nightingale? I don't remember Nightingale. Why does that name sound familiar? I don't remember Nightingale. And so far, I think that's what he got. Yeah. There was also another thing that Kojima was doing Kojima-like things where he might have been teasing at something. Where is it? He was editing a video, and he had Rotten Tomatoes in front of it. Where is it? Did he delete it? There was a thing with Kojima, though. He was editing something, and he put a freaking Rotten Tomatoes thing next to him on his computer. And everybody kind of went to town with that, but I don't know if I really consider a lot of it. But those are the things that we know for sure. Assassin's Creed Mirage, Alan Wake 2, Crimson Desert, Nightingale 2, and Black Myth Wukong. Which of those excites you the most so far? That's my first question. Which of those excite you the most as we transition to the speculation category? And also, feel free to drop some questions. Let's take a moment to chat. Rare, Iob, hello. I got one wish. That Ninja Theory shows us some combat element, because I'm sick of Senua walking around every time. I'm with you, Rare. If and when we ever see Hellblade 2 again, I do not want to see like just a cutscene or walking around. Show us the damn combat. Show us the damn combat. Show us the thing. Show us the thing. I don't think that'll be here, though, personally. I think that's like I truly believe the next time we see Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice 2, Hellblade 2, whatever, it'll be at the Game Awards. Like, that's transitioning a little bit to the speculation part, but I really don't think we see Hellblade 2 or know the date of Hellblade 2 until the Game Awards. They've had a tradition there. They revealed it 2019. They showed our first look at gameplay 2021. They show the date 2023. Hyrule, there's rumors of a big announcement supposed to happen at Gamescom, and I will leave it at that. Well, so here's the thing that Jeff teased at. Let me see if I can find the tweet. Let me see if I can find this. Yeah, here you go. Jay Wood. I get a lot of stuff from Jay Wood, man. He's a fantastic channel. But yeah, Jeff basically pointed out that, where is it? Jeff said it's going to be an exciting show with new looks and at many announced upcoming games like Alan Wake 2 and Black Myth Wukong. This year's Opening Night Live is less about announcing brand new projects and more about giving fans updates on some of the biggest games due out over the year. So that statement, that's about what Gamescom usually is, which is why when we did that poll before the stream started, I'm in agreement. I'm in the pretty fun area. I don't think it'll be anything more than that. It really could be just all right. Like, it'll be in around that. Like, it'll be all right or pretty fun. And that's because Gamescom is usually focused around games that we know about. There's never that much too many big reveals or anything like that. And Jeff's setting expectations here, so yeah. Do you think Black Myth will have a Game Pass deal? Who's the publisher? Let's see. Black Myth Wukong publisher. Game Science Interactive Technology. I remember hearing something like that. It's Chinese. I don't think so. I don't see that getting a Game Pass release personally. Let me just see marketing. Sorry, I'm just like looking at this. No, I don't see that doing a Game Pass deal. I could be wrong, but it's just usually people that jump on Game Pass, they start with like a smaller release, and then like if that worked out great, then they like work their way up. So I don't know. I don't picture a studio's first game ever. If it's their first game, I'm not sure, but I don't picture them a studio's first game unless it's like a super duper indie studio doing a Game Pass deal, but it absolutely could be wrong. Just looking at chat. Did you see there's RPG? I fell behind. Did you see there's an RPG only for PS5 coming 2026? I mean, no, but I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's an exclusive something coming to PS5 in 2026. I don't know. Yeah. Probably a demo for Alan Wake 2. So I need to find the proper article. Let's see. There is going to be demos at Gamescom, but like, so we might get some good looks at some good gameplay. But like the Xbox booth is going to be the one that basically everybody gravitates to because of how many third parties they got there. But like Block A, you know, I haven't talked about the Xbox booth yet, but you know, Dungeons 4 station, Jusant stations. Where is it? There's one that's like you could play Armored Core 6 at the booth. You got Stalker 2 stations. You got Sonic Superstars, Persona 5 Tactica, Party Animals. Oh my God. Look at this list of third-party things. Okay, Diablo 4 is a photo thing. Armored Core 6 booth, Phantom of Liberty booth. You know, so like, Art History Untold. I can't believe this is still a thing. But yeah, so I like how this block, there's just one gaming booth, and that's Payday 3. So could there be a demo for things that we see in Opening Night Live? Maybe, but I don't know about Alan Wake 2. I haven't heard anything about a demo for that. Jacob, I know that Remedy said you could play as her and Alan, but I would like for them to show that instead of just say that. Crimson Desert for sure. Looking forward to Crimson Desert the most, Hyrule says. Whatever happened to AP? Whatever happened to Pearl Abyss? Other MMO they showed with kids? I don't know. Oh, speaking of showing things with... That sounded terrible. Speaking of showing things with kids... God damn it. There's things I want to point out to you guys that showed up at Gamescom either last year or the year before. Yeah. All right. Let me skim through the chat really quick as we get to the speculation part. See something. Jacob, I wonder, since we will see announced games, I wonder if we'll see anything from Xbox. Perfect Dark or State of Decay or a surprise game. It's Banjo's 25th anniversary year. I've lost all hope for Banjo. I didn't lose all hope, but like, I just will never expect it. I could still hope for it, but I will never expect it. As for, it's higher than the recommended bit rate. Okay, sorry, I'm seeing a message from YouTube. But yeah, we could. Like, I'm going to show some stuff that they showed at previous Gamescoms, and that's going to, like, help maybe guide us on the speculation thing instead of just assuming whatever. Hyrule Nintendo Switch 2 announcement? Hell no. Nintendo would never. Hell no. They would never reveal their next console at Gamescom. But they're going to be at Gamescom. which is cool. It's Nintendo's first time being at Gamescom since 2019. That's pretty cool. They're going to be at Gamescom. They're not going to be at Opening Night Live. They haven't confirmed that or anything. They could be, but, you know. Xbox said that after Japan, they want to focus on Chinese audiences. Yeah. That's good. Do you think we're going to see Age of Empires 4 Xbox Edition? I think we do. And I'll show you why in a moment. I have a thing I want to show you guys, but I think we do. I think we do, Rare. AP agrees. Hello, Jay Baker. I saw Hellblade 2 there. Waiting for the toys for bot banjo game. Yeah. But here's the thing. Even if that happens, you know, we still are going to have to wait many years for it because the acquisition hasn't even gone through. So it's like, what are they going to do? Put them on it the second they get acquired? Hell no. It's going to be at least a few months before they get started on the project, if that were to even happen. And then it'll take another couple years at least to develop. So it's like, yeah. But it'd be great to know. It'd be great to know that at least it's a thing. All right. So let me show you a thing I put together. I should have made this more. I dig this music, by the way. Okay, I guess I don't really have a good graphic thing here to represent this. But let me just say... Uh-oh. Are we freezing? Are we good? I see me spinning. Are we good? Are we here, chat? Yeah, we're good. Okay. I want to show... Let me address something first, because somebody said this first before I get to like the general overall speculation. Because somebody was saying... Like, what do you think Xbox is going to do there? Because I definitely kind of have become slightly an Xbox channel. And where is it? Here we go. Yeah. Xbox has their biggest booth there. Let's talk about Xbox for a second, okay? But they've really just set the expectations to their booth being there. They have a huge ass booth. And it's their biggest booth we've ever had at Gamescom. And there's going to be photo opportunities and fan fests and etc. But here's the thing. They have, which is a topic that I didn't make a video about because I've just been really busy lately. That's kind of why, by the way, I'm doing this live stream, because I don't feel like I have the time to make a full-blown video this week, because I really need to be in the bunker for my work stuff I'm doing. But people were all pissed that Starfield doesn't have a demo, which I firmly disagree with. I don't see why they would need to have a demo. They did a 45-minute showing of the game, which I've never even heard of a game doing that before. Unless it was just like a straight walkthrough of the first hour of the game or something like that. But yeah, so I don't care about Starfield not having a demo. What I do care about is Forza Motorsport not having a demo. That's weird to me. But what they're going to do instead is do presentations of Starfield, Forza Motorsport, and Ara History Untold. I don't know what the hell Ara History Untold is going to be. I've seen the trailer for it, but I don't know what the hell it even is. So they have like a 300-seat theater that they're going to present these things to people. But to play, they're going to have Towerborn, which is like a collab project with their Xbox Game Studios, and Elder Scrolls Online and Microsoft Flight Simulator. So they have 3 things that people can play first party, and they're going to have 3 things that they're going to present first party, but at the actual convention. But what's going to be really cool, the coolest thing to me, and this is where we kind of transition to the speculation talk, is they're going to have over 25 titles that people can play at the booth that, you know, that aren't first party necessarily. But the big one that a lot of people are talking about is Stalker 2. Stalker 2 being playable is a really good sign from that studio. And there's a lot of cool stuff, though, like Payday 3, but that comes out literally like next month, as is Don't Nod's Jusant. That comes out next month. Armored Core will be out like days after this show. Very much happy that Party Animals will be playable to people there, because that comes out next month, you know. All these things that are playable there, they make sense. They're coming out soon. But and that's a good point. Everything in this list has release dates. Payday 3 comes out in September. Jusant comes out in September, right? I believe so. Armored Core comes out in August. Party Animals comes out in September. Phantom Liberty comes out in November? Question mark. And I'm not sure. Under the Waves. I think Persona 5 Tactica comes out in November. Everything in that list has release dates. You know what doesn't have a release date? Stalker 2. I think we get a Stalker 2 release date in Opening Night Live. I really do. And that's really wild to think about from that studio, because that studio has been through the absolute ringer. And I'll be very excited to see that. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm looking forward to this game, man. But I will admit, like, the trailer I'm showing right now, if you're looking at the screen, this trailer, the game looks stunning. Like, I could not believe how good this game looked. But then the follow-up trailer, it just didn't look as good, so I wonder if they had to, like, cut back to finish the game or something. I don't know. And I've heard people disagree with that statement, but very much looking forward to getting a date for this. It's been very much rumored / potentially leaked that the release date is December 1st. Perfect. Perfect. Keep it away from October. Keep it away from September. Let it have its time. I think December is a really good release date, because what the hell else is coming out in December other than Super Mario RPG? You know? So... But yeah, Xbox, other than that, I don't know what else they would show. I really don't. I think just Stalker 2 not being an Xbox property, but it is an Xbox exclusive. They'll show that during Opening Night Live. In my timeline video, if you watch that at the beginning of the year, I thought that this is where ID Software would reveal Quake 2, but then I totally forgot about QuakeCon. And so that already happened. But in my timeline video, I did say that they would reveal, ID Software would reveal their next project at Gamescom. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that we're still going to have to wait a bit longer for that. I have a feeling. But I have ideas. Let me pause and take a look at the chat. And I also want to confirm the Age of Empires 4 thing with my next thing. Hyrule, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It's confirmed, but no gameplay trailer yet. Yeah, guarantee Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 will be at Gamescom. I guarantee, and I have something to show you why. I'm glad my backlog will keep me busy until 97, AP says. AP, 100%. 100%. Shout out to over 20 people watching, by the way. Thank you guys very much. You can't super chat, because YouTube demonetized me, so unfortunately I just do this for fun. But I appreciate your company. It means a lot. Phantom Liberty is September. Is it really? No, you're lying. It is not September. Is it really? I'm looking this shit up. No way. No way. No way. September and October is freaking wild. September and October is freaking wild. Jacob Matt Booty said after their summer showcase that, don't worry, if you didn't see games you wanted, Xbox still has more games to show at QuakeCon, Gamescom, and Game Awards. Jacob, that's a good point. That's a good point. By the way, I didn't bother to ask, like, can everybody hear me? Am I good? Stream good? Let me know. Yeah, Matt Booty did say, I don't know if he said those words exactly, but I remember him saying something like that. And I believe I really think they learned from last year. I really think they learned last year. And plus, they're no longer in that mode that they have to be super careful, potentially, about revealing exclusives and stuff like that because of the APK case. But I think you're right. I think they learned from last year. They really proposed that 2023 is going to be a freaking exciting ass year from Xbox compared to 2022. And that statement from Matt Booty after their showcase, I think that was true. I do think Xbox Game Studios will show up at Gamescom Opening Night Live in a couple ways. Nothing too crazy, but in a couple ways, which I will get to in a moment. So Block C, it's Hellblade 2. So Hyrule, what Hyrule's talking about is at Gamescom, Xbox has a booth that is photo shoots. There's a lot of photo shoots, meet and greets. Yeah, so it's not playable at Gamescom, but Hellblade 2, like you can meet the actress that plays Senua and meet some of the developers, take some photos with some like, I don't know, kiosks or something. AP Starfield is September, and that is all. You know what else is September? Party Animals, Lies of P, Rusant, Phantom Liberty, Mortal Kombat, Payday 3. Freaking ridiculous. And most of the games I just listed are Game Pass. Freaking ridiculous. Jason Max, Sony reveal a new PS5 at Gamescom. Also, hi, Jason. No. There will be no new consoles revealed at Gamescom. If there's a new console revealed at Gamescom, I will like pour a cup of water on my head during the show. Make sure you stay tuned next week because I'm going to react to the show live. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip this and put it on Twitter. At me, whatever. If there is a new keywords console shown at Gamescom, opening night live, I will pour a cup of water on my head during the show. Clip it. You didn't know the Phantom Liberty is September. That was during the Expo. Yeah, but I can't remember dates. And also, I knew that I might not play that. I just thought it looked dope. Honestly, think about it. If Redfall was good, everyone would be talking about Xbox in a positive way, at least. Big Z, they would be. That still pisses me off, though, because it was just... That whole thing pisses me off. I made a whole video about the quality narrative and stuff. There's one bad apple amongst literally 23 or something like that, or 17. One bad apple. One. And it caused everybody to freak out. It was a bad apple, but it was one out of like 17. Bullshit. That sounds very fanboy of me, but I just, like, it doesn't matter. Whether it's PlayStation, Nintendo, Valve, whoever. I don't believe we should just judge off of one mistake versus a bunch of good things. Jason Max, Hi-Fi Rush was a hit. Starfield will be a hit. Forza will be a hit. That's 75% sector. You're forgetting one that a lot of people seem to forget. Minecraft Legends. Poor Minecraft Legends. It was so like, Minecraft Legends was like in this lane of like the most safest thing that it was not memorable. People remember Redfall because it sucked. People remember Hi-Fi Rush because it was awesome. But Minecraft Legends, it was like this game that just like, yeah, it was good. It was all right. And therefore nobody remembered it. All right. Anyways, my list of things that I wanted to say, let's see, last year. Okay, I guess I'll just make this full screen, but it's not exactly the best. Yeah, I guess I'll make this full screen. So I just want to present to you guys this thing that I have where I was doing a little bit of research. Sorry, it's not the best here. Maybe I can, I'm going to just make this bigger, question mark. Let's do that. All right, that's a little bit better. Okay, so I was taking some notes of things, and yeah, just the Xbox booth, which we already talked about. By the way, Lightyear Frontier. Looking forward to that. I don't believe that game has a date yet. It was supposed to be in 2023. But opening it live last year had over 50 announcements, or just trailers overall, new looks, you know. The booths that are going to be at Gamescom next week are these are the most notable to me. There's a bunch of others, but to me these are the most like notable peeps, you know. Bandai Namco, Devolver Digital, Focus Entertainment, HoYoverse, Lego Group, Nintendo, first time since 2019, Sega, Ubisoft. So because these guys are there, I would imagine they would have at least like something for opening night live. HoYoverse, they're easily going to have a Genshin Impact trailer for reasons I'll show you in a moment. Lego Group, they're they're there, and I'm going to show you exactly why they're there, and you might already know. Sega is there because of, maybe Persona Tactica and stuff like that. So, I don't know, but we might see some trailers from these peeps during Opening Night Live, which is the part that we're mainly speculating about. Here's what was shown at Opening Night Live 2022 that I thought was kind of interesting. Lords of the Fallen. Maybe we'll get, like, I don't know, another trailer for Lords of the Fallen, even though they don't really need to. Moving Out 2. I'd be pretty stoked to see the final trailer for that, maybe. WB last year showed Gotham Knights and Hogwarts Legacy. WB's going to be at this show. I don't know with what. It could be Mortal Kombat. That's Warner Bros., by the way. It could be Mortal Kombat. There's another thing that they could be there with, though. And that is Lego Harry Potter. That might not be very exciting for folks, and it's not to me, but it's like there was that the Skywalker Saga Lego game for Star Wars, which actually a lot of people reviewed well. It was apparently a great game. And I've been hearing that basically WB has been developing a Harry Potter version of that, where you get to play through the entire Harry Potter saga Lego. I think that's why you see both last year they showed Hogwarts Legacy and Gotham Knights, and where was it? And the Lego group is gonna be there. So just saying. Return to Monkey Island. Maybe this is the place that we'll get the trailer for Tall. This is one way Xbox Game Studio shows up. We could get the trailer to the Tall Tale 2. Because there's like 3 Tall Tales of that Monkey Island expansion. I played the first one, by the way. It was pretty cool. Lies of P. They showed that at Opening Night Live last year. So maybe just one last trailer for it. I'm not sure. Genshin Impact, as I said before. Maybe, these are things that happened last year. Okay, these aren't things that are going to happen this year, but I noted them because they could, get a follow-up, is what I'm saying. High on Life was shown last year, and I know there's a DLC coming. There's a DLC coming, right? So maybe this is where we get an actual proper look of the DLC trailer for that game. And this is where Age of Empire 4 comes in. I saw people in the chat saying before, is this where we get Age of Empires 4 for Xbox release date? Yes. I have full confidence this is where you get the release date for Age of Empires 4 for Xbox. And because last year they showed this, they showed this update for the Ottomans and Malians update coming to Xbox. So I think this is where you will get the Xbox date, because it'll be a follow-up to that. So that'll be a second way Xbox shows up. Maybe the Monkey Island thing and this, which aren't that exciting. Does anybody remember Where the Wind Meets? Nipple. That game was wild. I'm looking up a trailer for this thing. That game looked wild. I want to see it again, and I want to know a date. Come on. Does anybody remember that? List, but anyway, people keep saying that PlayStation. Wait a minute. Let me fast forward this shit. Is this? I think this is the game I was thinking of. I could be wrong. This is a totally. Oh, this is the extended gameplay. What did he just do? Did he just freeze them all? Oh, come on. This is still a good trailer. This is the extended trailer. So it's like, this is where you're getting your better look at the game. But I just thought this game looked sick. I don't know. This is much more showcasing the game in the way that I'm sure folks that get mad at Xbox shows. Yep, this is the game. Dude, what the fuck? He's swimming on water. Oh, I love it. I want to see this game again. That's the nutshell. I want to see this game again. But I hope we get another trailer on that. The finals, I'm really looking forward to. That's from a lot of ex Battlefield devs that were with DICE. I really want to see the finals be a good game because I love the concept of it. Kojima was teasing. I said this earlier. Kojima was teasing at editing something. And last year they announced his podcast, so maybe we see that Xbox project or Death Stranding 2. Last year we got Warhammer 40K get a new trailer, so maybe this year is the year that we get a Marine, Warhammer Marine 2. Is that what it's called? Release date. So those are the things, like, comparing to last year, I find those all very believable. And I won't go through all this, but earlier somebody said, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. This is 2021, right? Call of Duty Vanguard was shown in 2021. They'll show Modern Warfare 3. Halo Infinite was shown in 2021. That's where Joseph Staten came on stage. They showed a glimpse of like a cinematic for multiplayer, and they gave the release date. They could tease at Season 5 here. Cult of the Lamb showed up. Devolver Digital, ? Which they are confirmed at the show. Ubisoft, so I just... This is interesting. Doki V. If nobody remembers Doki V, that's another game, like with Where the Wind Meets. Where the Wind Meets and Doki V. I need to know what the hell happened to these games. Do you remember this shit? Do you remember this shit? It was freaking crazy. I want to see this game come back because it looked insane. Freaking insane. Look at this. This is amazing. Yeah, I hope Doki V shows up again. PlayStation... Will PlayStation be at the show? I guess that's a big question that I'll kind of end this on, because Marvel shows up. Marvel Future Revolution, Midnight Suns, they've shown up at Opening Night Live before. So will Marvel show up, maybe, I don't know, showing an official teaser for the Black Panther project or something like that? I don't know. But it'd be kind of neat to see a Spider-Man 2 trailer or something. Because PlayStation has shown up these before with the Death Stranding Director's Cut and Horizon Forbidden West. Very brief trailer for Horizon Forbidden West, just giving a date basically for the game. But I don't know. They're currently AFKing on Gamescom this year. And then finally, of course, Genshin Impact. Again, it showed up both 2021 and 2022. And Replace showed up in 2021. That is a game that I really hope we see soon. But I think our folks from the Ukraine, I think the thing we will see for sure is Stalker 2, but it'd be great to know that Replace is still on track. So those are my thingies that I wanted to show you guys, that I'm pretty, I would not be surprised to see. So that's kind of what I've laid out. What do you think? Does PlayStation show up? Do you want to see Doki V or Where the Winds Meet or another game that, we're going to see that. We're going to see games that, not everybody's going to talk about, but they're going to, see and be like, meh, or whoa. We're going to see a lot of that. But, let me know your thoughts. Sorry, that was my presentation. That was a lot, I know. Did Asa get in here? I see Asa in the chat. He was a while ago. I don't know if I missed him. Hello. Also do my best work in Notepad. Dude, I use Notepad. It's the simplicity. I don't know. It's like when you use an iPhone. It's just it's the simplicity of it. Let's see. Jacob, people keep saying that PlayStation will have another showcase this month, and it's confirmed that there won't be at Gamescom. Is it possible that we get a PS5 Slim reveal at Gamescom? They are not on the list, but anyway. No. I say it again. There will not be a console revealed at Gamescom. I do not believe that whatsoever. Nintendo will save that for their own thing. PlayStation will save that for their own thing. Yeah. And the only person I personally want to see talk about a new console is Nintendo. I don't want to see anybody else talk about a new console. I'm just kind of skimming here. Alex Cortona. Didn't Jeff just say last year that this year we'll have less announcements to temper expectations? Yeah. No, and that's what I mean. No, he didn't say less announcements. He said more updates on things already announced. So yes, there will be less reveals, but there'll be, it's much more focused on games we already know about. That could be if PlayStation shows up. That could be Last of Us Factions 2. That could be Perfect Dark. That could be, things that we already know about, just not any like crazy Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see. Paragon. Oh, hey, I got here in time. Did you, though? We're coming up at the end of the hour. Did you, though? AP, yeah, Dark Tide finally coming. I've been waiting patiently. Yeah, is that game technically in early access, though? That's an early access, right? So, yeah, I think Warhammer does a good job showing up at an opening night live. So I could picture maybe a release date for Dark Tide. But I think a bigger thing would be a release date for Marine 2. Because Marine 2 is supposed to come out in 2023. And we still don't know the date for it, you know? I think that would be a bigger get. Paragon Gotia, Halo Infinite will never be talked about again unless Tatanka actually exists. At a like public show, I agree. I completely agree, Paragon. I don't think Halo Infinite shows up at any like Gamescom, Game Awards, Xbox Showcase. It's not going to show up at an event that a lot of people will have eyes on until whatever Certain Affinity is working on is done. I completely agree with that. I did a whole video about that. Yeah. And it's unfortunate, but it is smart. It is smart. I know Halo fans will chew me up on that, but there is a reason for them to do that, and it is smart. Jacob, Tatanka's rumored to have been turned into a full-fledged new Halo game. Rumored. Not confirmed. That's the happy UE5 game. Dude, I want to see Doki V again. I want to see that shit. Like, freaking look at this. Look at how it just looks so ridiculously, I don't know. Like, it looks good. It looks like a super well done fan game or something, or just self-made project. I can't believe how good this game looks. Anyways, god damn. All right. I gotta stop watching it. It's so cool. Okay. Did you mention Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, or is it too close to FF16? No, it's not too early to market Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's totally not too early to market that. In fact, yeah, they probably do want to market that because that's the next big Square release, right? So would they show that here again, though? Because they just showed it. They just ended Summer Game Fest kickoff with that. So it literally like just happened. So I feel like it's too recent. Goddamn. Jacob, Hi-Fi Rush 2 with UE5 is rumored via LinkedIn. I don't know if that game needs UE5. But yeah. Kingdom Hearts 4, Tip Top TV. No. You won't see that. There we go. You won't see that Keyblade appear. Unless it's for that reconnected game or whatever, the mobile game. That game needs to come out first. And then you'll get your Kingdom Hearts 4 news. And then you'll get the Kingdom Hearts 4 news. Hyrule, you mean Space Marine 2? Yes, that is what I meant by Warhammer earlier. Yes, Warhammer Space Marine 2. Which looks dope, by the way. Doki V was the Pearl Abyss game I mentioned earlier. Oh. Flight Sim 2024 edition. Jacob, maybe? I don't know. What I feel like would be good, you know, this is actually a good idea. I think it'd be a good idea for Xbox to make sure they show up a bit at Gamescom and the Game Awards. They've learned their lesson. They're going to show up at the Game Awards. They've learned their lesson. They're going to have something in every show now. But I think it's a great idea for them to kick off the year by diving deep into the games that they are pretty confident are coming out in the year. By doing that developer direct that they kicked this year off with. I think it's a really good idea. Because then they could kick off like next year with the developer direct talking about Microsoft Flight Sim, Hellblade 2, Avowed, and Towerborn. That actually sounds really cool. I like that idea to kick off the year. Here's our games coming in the year, and we're going to dive into them. Like, oh, I like that. So I don't know if Flight Sim will come up before, like, if it'll come up again before the end of the year, because that is a pretty niche game. But if it is, I picture the game. Well, I don't know. It could show up here. Dog Tag Duke, hi. Shame Ubisoft just refuses to show us Splinter Cell. It has to be further along. You know, you don't want to show something unless they just do a cinematic. It's too early to show Splinter Cell. It's weird. If Flight Sim 2024 is a brand new game to get delayed to 2025. Yeah, I can't. I know it has to be in 2024. Let me just say, because a lot of people are talking about Xbox. Let me ask you guys a question in the chat. Does PlayStation or Nintendo show up here? And if they do, what would you expect or hope to see? Does PlayStation and Nintendo show up here, and what would you hope / expect to see? I don't expect Nintendo, even though they're going to be at Gamescom. They're going to have a booth there, which I'm very curious. What are they going to get people to play? There's Super Mario RPG. For sure, Super Mario Bros. Wonder will like be playable there. That'll probably be the mainstay. And WarioWare. But does Nintendo show anything here? And PlayStation, I don't picture Nintendo showing anything here other than like a Nintendo sponsored commercial. PlayStation, I think, is more likely. You know, they're not going to be at Gamescom per se, but would they show a trailer here? I think that they would save Death Stranding 2 with Kojima for the Game Awards. I think that that's a Game Awards thing. I think they would wait till then. Because they kind of just revealed it. It feels like still. I think I could picture, like, if PlayStation was smart, I picture them dropping a trailer for Spider-Man 2 here. Because Marvel shows up. It's not just a PlayStation IP. It's not just Insomniac developing it or whatever. It is a Marvel IP. Like, it is also Marvel's thing. It's like Kingdom Hearts isn't a Square Enix game. It's a Disney game. So PlayStation isn't, like, the ones fully in charge of that. And Marvel does like to show things here. So I could picture, like, Spider-Man 2 showing up for a little trailer or something. But I think that's about it. I don't know if anything else would show up. Let me see what you guys think. Let's see. AP says no. Doesn't think either of them will show up. Jacob, Nintendo's next gen Nintendo reveal. Metroid Prime 4 re-reveal. Yeah. Nintendo Metroid Prime 4 re-reveal. I like how it's a re-reveal. It's been so long. Jacob, PlayStation. Oh, this is a good one. PlayStation Silent Hill 2. Because I think that's supposed to come out this year. Let me see. 2 remake. Let me see. I could have swore. Didn't they say? Maybe not. Silent Hill 2 remake release date. I could have swore. Okay, so they haven't. It's just a lot of rumors. I thought I saw Konami confirm that Silent Hill 2 was supposed to be released in 2023. And if that's the case, this is kind of your last chance, unless you're in a PlayStation like state of play or something. It's kind of last chance to show it to a lot of people. That's a good one. That's a good one to bring up, Jacob. I didn't think of that. Because that's the other thing you have to consider with Gamescom. Gamescom is kind of like the last, like, general showcase. You know, it's the last general one. These publishers can still show their things. There could still be a state of play. There is going to be a Nintendo Direct next month. You know, so it's like, that's another reason why I don't think Nintendo will show up, is that they're going to have a Nintendo Direct next month. So, but like, this is the last chance for those like third-party publishers to show their games off before the Game Awards. So, there's a Tokyo Game Show as well, I guess, but yeah, I see Hyrule bringing up Tokyo Game Show. Metroid Prime 4 is saved for TGA. That would be amazing. That would be so amazing. I feel like Nintendo doesn't do that though, unless it's Smash. I don't feel like Nintendo shows up at the Game Awards. They do. Anyways, Luan, hey, just want to say I played Persona 5 and beat it. It's truly one of the greatest JRPG games I've ever played. I love everything that game has to offer. Hoping for Persona 6 soon. Yeah. I'm glad you love that, Luan. It is a great game. I say that on paper as somebody that hasn't played it, but I'd say that as somebody that has studied very many reviews for it. Air Ninja, what the heck? I forgot about your live. Can't believe we're already here for... Yeah, we're at the hour here, and I wanted to try to wrap up around the hour mark. So, to dive into this one more time, because I saw people kind of hitting Xbox stuff. I definitely think Age of Empires 4 for the reasons I said. I think that's like lock. Age of Empires 4 Xbox release date. That's really the only lock, I would say. The maybes, the big maybes is a trailer for Sea of Thieves, Monkey Island, Tall Tale 2, or just another trailer reminding us of stuff. And Halo Infinite Season 5. If 343 is ready to show Season 5, but it's the only way it shows up at Gamescom is if Season 5 does have PvE. That is the only way it shows up at Gamescom. If it's just going to be another multiplayer season, there's no way in hell they would show us at Gamescom. Xbox would never allow that. So those are the two maybes. And Microsoft Flight Sim. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, or just even Microsoft Flight Sim today. Yeah. There could be a Starfield trailer, just a trailer, just to remind people it's coming out. Maybe Todd Howard just comes on stage and talks about the game one last time, and it's coming out next month. Those are three maybes, or three or four maybes. The big reaches, that would blow minds is everybody keeps saying it's the 25th anniversary year for Banjo-Kazooie. I say that as a reach, though. It's a stretch. But also, I said in my timeline video that we get to see what ID Software's next game is, which is still ways off. But Doom Eternal came out in March of 2020. Over the following year, they released, the expansion to the game, which is basically another 40% of it. If you haven't played Eternal Gods or whatever, please play the DLC for that game because it's awesome. So we could even just say, since 2021, since the last ID Software game. So it's been 2 years since then. So they still have another maybe year before we really know what's going on. But I put that in my timeline video. That'd be really cool at Gamescom specifically to see ID Software's next game. And the last reach, I would say, is no, I don't think I have any other reaches. Like if it's too far of a reach, then I don't want to say it. Like, there's things that we could see, but I feel like it's too far of a stretch. Those are my Xbox thoughts. But I'm especially looking forward to seeing Stalker 2 get a release date. I'm fully confident we will see a Stalker 2 release date. Because I say again, every other game that's at the Xbox booth that is playable, they all have release dates. Stalker 2's getting a release date. Does Silksong show up? Does Silksong show up, chat? The Last of Us 3. think Naughty Dog is really focused on the Last of Us 2 Factions expansion, Baker. I think Last of Us Part 3 is ways off. Like, ways off. That would be the opposite of their Bayonetta 3 reveal. Yeah, you're right, Hyrule, for the Metro Prime 4 thing, I think you're saying. Last chats before we wrap up here. Start of the year. Maybe other Spider-Man 3 trailer. No Spider-Man 3. Just finished Season 4, so good. What do you mean just finished Season 4, AP? Of Halo Infinite? Like the Battle Pass? What about Sonic Frontiers? Like a DLC? No. We could get a Sonic, what is it called? Sonic Superstars or something? The game that's coming up. We could get a release date for that. That's absolutely... in fact, I would find that an absolute fact. We will get a release date for that Sonic game coming up. Doom Eternal is perfection. I would love a new Doom. I will take anything from ID Software, man. ID Software, I will take anything from those sons of bitches. Alex Cortona, Metro's dev. Oh, good point. Thank you, Alex. Alex Cortona brought up something I didn't bring up. The Metro devs, the Metro Exodus, their next game, which is like, it kind of takes place during... I've never played the games. I don't know much about them. But Metro Exodus, great games by the looks of it. They're supposedly going to be at Gamescom? If they're going to show their next game, that would be pretty dope. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 and IO's Project Dragon Fantasy. IO's next project, whether it's the James Bond one or the multiplayer fantasy one. I don't know. That'd be dope. That's a Game Awards feeling one to me, but that'd be dope. I'll just reading through these chats. Jay filmed a while ago with the show. Justin said they heard that Asobo was working on it early. Jacob, that's a rumor. That is a rumor, which could be true. Hyrule, I would say it's either a new IP or a Quake game. I see Hyrule going new Doom game or a new IP. I think it's a new Quake game. I think it's a new Quake game. Because when they were hiring, they said something about like a legacy title. So I think it's a new Quake game. I don't know if it's going to be a new Doom game. I feel like Doom, they kind of left it on a decent note. So... okay, yeah, AP, we're talking about the Battle Pass. Yeah, love it, man. I haven't finished Battle Pass yet. I want it to last. I like to let those Battle Passes last as much as I can. So yeah. Yeah, so Alex, I'm with all these dates. Stalker 2, Ghost Runners 2, Space Marine 2, Banishers. Ooh, Banishers! Yeah, Jusant, yes. I thought Jusant had a date, though. Maybe I'm wrong. Total War Pharaoh. Gotcha. Oh, Arc 2. Oh! Shit. Arc 2 would be good. Hyrule Silksong. It's not even on a boot thing. What does boot mean? It's Hexen. That's a studio. Thank you. Hexen. Yes. All right. All I know is I will be reacting to this next Tuesday. I'll be live streaming this next Tuesday. In a week, my content this week and next week is kind of be centered around Gamescom because I am I have so much work to do that unfortunately I kind of have to put my content on the back burner. Other than the patrons, I have 2 S-tier meetups this weekend for top supporters of the channel. So I'm going to be doing that and reacting to Gamescom next week. And unfortunately, I think that's it, unless something big happens that I'm just like, oh, shit, I have to talk about that. But next Tuesday, make sure you keep your eyes peeled to set reminders on that. I'll be reacting to it live and hope to do that with you. And like I said, YouTube demonetized the channel, so there's no way that you can really support me. But if you ever feel inclined, then please become a patron. That is always the best way because you get shit back. And I just changed the $3 and $5 tiers, so then that way more people can join our game nights, because I love those. I love having the more the merrier during those. Playing Among Us and shit. You want to try to kill me? I dare you. I dare you. But anyway, So yeah, head over there if you want to get more content in the meantime and chat with me on Discord. But I'm going to skedaddle because I got to get some work done. But this has been fun. I love speculating games with you guys, truly. Speculating games is what brings me joy, truly. And I hope I made your morning. I'm really happy to see like around 20 people showing up. That was really cool. But I'm going to go. You have a lovely day. You have a lovely week. And next time I see you, ABK will have that Microsoft deal closed. Just kidding. That'll be the week after Gamescom. All right. Bye, everybody.